my beautiful people. I hope you guys are doing great. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome. So this is the collard greens that I told you guys I was going to make. That's my daughter's food. And this is my son's food. Wow. I know you're excited. Look at you. Whoa. You're already happy. There you go. Okay.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome, baby. That's your food.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's my daughter's plate. You still finishing up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the collard greens that I cooked was the collard greens I picked from the garden about a few weeks ago. So I had it in the freezer. I had to get it out of the freezer so I could make this. And usually I like to use the fresh collard greens. Well, first, what we're going to do, we have our chicken ready. I clean it, everything ready. Usually we fry the chicken, but because of health reasons, so I don't fry chicken. I don't fry stuff anymore. I use the air fryer. So I'm seasoning it. I have a pepper seasoning blend that I make with garlic, onions, peppers in the garden, black pepper, stuff like that. That's what I'm using. And then I'm using some Goya, some pink salt, and some Maggi cube. So the Maggi cube I'm using, I get the Maggi from the African store. When you go to the African store, you will see they have different types of Maggi. That's the one I'm using. They have one just like that, but it is for seafood. So you can use that also with other food, but it have like fish and stuff in it. My kid's allergic to it. So anyway, you want to make sure that you season your chicken really good because I am going to be putting it in the air fryer. We are not going to fry it. So yeah, so after I season the chicken, I'm going to put it on the rack. So I'm going to talk of some in the video and then some I'm not going to talk. So if you have any questions, please make sure you mention it below and I will be sure to answer your questions. So it was whole chicken, like the roasted chicken. I cut the chicken myself, and so I have some chicken breast left that I'm going to make another meal later for my family. It's called chuck rice and gravy. I am going to show you guys. I did a video during COVID with my friends and they have been making it. They love it. So I have to share that recipe with you guys too. So anyway, that's the balanced chicken. I am putting away and I put the chicken in the air fryer. And now we come to our smoked turkey. So we are using neck bone, different parts of the turkey. And usually with this meal back home, you can add fish to it. You can fry the fish. You can put the fish in it. Or you can use smoked fish. But we don't do any of that seafood because of my children's allergies. So I am just keeping it as simple as much as possible. So I'm using like the turkey and the chicken. So of course we are going to use some Goya, and the same seasoning that we use on our chicken, we're going to use it on the turkey, because you want to make sure you season your turkey before you cook it, because you're going to be using that broth with, to cook the collard greens as well. And then we are using the same Maggi. We're using some pink salt, and then you're going to add some water to it. So sometimes I add vegetable broth if I have it, but I didn't have vegetable broth, so I'm just using plain water, and I'm just making sure that I season it good enough so that it can taste really good. And the thing is, I cook for my family, but I eat all plants. So my children are my tasters when my husband is not home. But I know what I'm doing because I've done it for a while. So anyway, the air fryer chicken is ready. So then the turkey neck and stuff is almost ready. So I'm just gonna let it just simmer till a teeny little bit, and because it's gonna cook the rest of the way in the grain. So it's pretty much ready. So it depends on how you want your turkey. If you want it cook to be mushy, you can do that as well. But my kids and my husband don't like it like that, so I leave it, for it not to be too soft, but just soft enough. You know, understand what I'm saying? So anyway, we got another pie. We are going to be getting ready to fry our collard greens. We're going to put the olive oil in the pan, and it all depends on how much oil you want. Some people use a lot of oil. Some people don't use a lot of oil, but for me, I don't use too much oil. So that's the oil that I'm using. And then you put your onions and you just go the rest of the way. So I am just going to let you guys watch the rest of the video. And we are using our frozen collard greens. In my mother's dialect, we call it kite green. So we are using kite green, putting it in the oil. So normally when the greens is fresh, we add a little bit of cooking soda and then fry it with the oil and the onions. But because it is frozen, I want it to thaw out a little bit, so I am just going to season it as it's frying. I'm not going to add the cooking soda right away. I'm just trying to let it to thaw out just a little bit. So I'm still using the same seasoning that I used earlier on the chicken and stuff, because you want to make sure you season your grains. We season for a lot back home. So if the seasoning is too much for you, you can cut it out. You don't have to put all that seasoning, but that is how we cook back home. So that's how, what I am showing you guys. I do make the vegan option, the plant-based option, where I only use mushrooms and bell peppers, and I add some beans and stuff to it. So I'm going to do that video later on to show it to you guys. But yeah, so after I let it thaw out a little bit and I kept stirring it, then I am eventually going to add the cooking soda there, because the cooking soda helps it to break it down like a lot, to make it very tender. So that's the cooking soda. I get it from the African store. So I'm just adding just a little bit to it, and then I'm going to let it keep frying the rest of the way before I add everything else. So anyway, I have said a mouthful, but I just wanted to explain to you guys the process. But if you have any questions, be sure to ask me. Don't hesitate. Yeah, and we can go from there. So I'm going to be sharing a lot more recipes with you guys, especially as I'm doing my harvest. When I'm cooking, I'm going to turn my camera on so I can share some stuff with you guys. And I'm also going to bring a lot of plant-based meals as well, so you can have that option, because I do cook both for my family and for me. And my family also eat a lot of plant-based meals as well. So anyway, we're just going to let it fry some and let it fry and cook before we add our broth. And then we are going to add our turkey and let it finish cooking. This kite green is... Okay, let me speak global. Let me speak my mother's language. Kite green and that thing in no benedito. Oko blahina you me took up a pot that on. Ooh, nana ya de him thing, more. No. What I just said was the collard greens here that you cook. It tastes so good, especially when you eat it with rice. It tastes really, really good. I said that in my mother's style. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will just let you finish watching the video. Have a wonderful day. Be safe. Welcome to the family. I hope you guys are staying hydrated. And yeah, I will be sharing more with you guys. Have a good day. Be safe. Chicken. Whoopie! Listen, I think it's so much work. I'm going to put another neck on because I love this connection with the collard greens. And with the chicken. Too much meat, more greens. Oh, there's more greens. The greens in the pot. No more meat there. You need the greens. Listen, got taste the collard green for me. Can you taste it, please? Did you drink some water after you ate this stuff? Okay, well, go drink some water. Huh? No, go drink some water. You gotta drink water. Lizzie and Kwame, y'all can't get your food. That's my daughter's food. This is my son's food. Wow. I know you're excited. Look at you. Whoa. You're already happy. There you go. Okay.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome, baby. That's my daughter's plate. You still think that's your food?
Thank you.
You're welcome.